everyone. Here we are in Unit 12 of the preparatory level, and this is the last unit. Oh my goodness, isn't this wonderful that the students have learned so much in this very first level of succeeding at the piano. Octaves is on page 62. C to C, G to G. And I liken an octave of 8 notes that are 8 notes apart to an octagon, which has 8 sides. And of course we could talk about an octopus as well. There's a little boy here, and he is the Sandbag Boy. One of my friends says, oh, I use that all the time so that students get that feeling of great arm weight, but I always tell them that their arms are bags of jelly beans. That works really well too. Imagine your arms are sandbags. So have the students either stand or sit and release their happy hanging humerus, their elbow, their shoulders are low and wide, and have them close their eyes and imagine that a pin has pricked a little bit of a hole in the tips of their third fingers, and the sand is slowly coming out of their arms. So they'll get that really good feeling of released arm weight. Okay. All right, on the next page is a theory page. Then the students learn the octave sign with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and then students learn tempo markings. Oh my goodness. On page 66, they learn andante, which is a walking speed. Cardinal in the trees is the piece. So we ask the students to play this piece smoothly. The students who are more coordinated, of course, can. For students who can't, don't worry it. They're going to learn it in the next level of succeeding at the piano. Inspired by nature. Here the students are learning another tempo marking, moderato, which, as you know, means at a medium speed. There's Beethoven up there contemplating nature, and the words are, Beethoven spent lots of time in the country. He often went to write melodies. Lovely piece, isn't it? And then we have the grand entrance. So let's use the drip drop. Oh boy. A nice physical gesture, touch release on the downbeat of every measure. And then roll forward and off the keys. Slowly with majesty. Vikings is by Timothy Brown on page 69. And a good way to teach discovery learning for the type is to play the first 2 measures differently. The first time, play it like this. And the second time, play it with a tie. And then ask your students, what was different? And your student might say, I didn't hear any difference. So then we do it again. And then you might have other students that say, I noticed that you didn't play your left hand again. You just held it, right? And that's the perfect way for students to discover a new concept on their own. So that's much more interesting than saying the definition first, right? Have them experience it by listening to it, by playing it, and then go ahead with the definition and the symbol of it. There's a wonderful philosopher from China who said, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. So that was the time of Confucius. Oh my gosh, long, long time before Christ. And so it's really important to know that teaching is not always telling, right? We want our students to discover these great new musical concepts. And that way, they will have greater retention of them and enjoy learning the piano even more. So that's it for the preparatory level, and now we're going to go on to grade 1A. See you then.